Last time you see me, it was 95 degrees with sweat running down my back, and now it's 35 and windy. Welcome back to another episode of the Saving Silverton. There's still lots to do, and I would love to get this boat on the water by springtime or at least the beginning of summer. I'm starting to get a pretty hardcore reality check on that. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We still have lots of fiberglass repair that needs to be done. Got the stringers to fix, the exterior fiberglass and gel coat, and now all that good stuff is just a mess on this boat. And then we just got all the interior stuff, which I'm gonna try to do that during the winter, because I could just put a heater in the boat and just be comfortable doing that. One thing I'm trying to do at the same time I'm doing the stringers is these engines. I'm trying to break them all down, get them painted up and cleaned up and nice so I can put them back in the boat as soon as the stringers are done. So I've been taking the motors apart piece by piece and sandblasting and cleaning up each individual part. I realize that's going to take an incredible amount of time. So what I'm going to do is take this motor here that I've broke down already, and I'm just going to go take it and have the outside of it sandblasted. Well, because I'm me, I drove all the way to the sandblasting place and did not film any of the dropping off of the engine. Cool news! I was looking on Marketplace and there's a guy just giving away an open beam Raytheon radar for free, so let's go pick it up. Alright, well, I was sitting here at a red light, just to respect the guy and all that. I did not film any of his neighborhood or where he lived or getting the thing, but he said he had a ton of people after it, and I was just got in the truck and skimmed over Marketplace real quick, seen it, messaged him, and he says, come on, come right now, and I got lucky enough to pick it up. Here at the Home Depot, decided to make a stop here and pick up some plywood I need to do the stringers on the boat. Saturday or Sunday we were out on the boat, 80 degrees, shorts and t-shirt, and today it's like 45. Alright, so we have the engine off at the sandblasting place. We have some materials to get started on the stringers of the Silverton. And Nelson keeps crowing. But today is an exciting day. I've been trying to sell the old Pro line here. I got a guy coming from Alabama to come pick it up today, and we are gonna have to do some serious back-breaking labor. I have every bit of my equipment out on a job up in Knoxville, and of course today is the day the guy is going to come pick up the Pro line. Normally I would just pick it up with the track loader, but it is not here. And because this is Junkin' Treasures, I'm trading it for some more junk. Well, maybe not so bad. But before we get into all that, there is some last minute items we do need to kind of remove off the Pro line. Alright, so the guys are here to buy the Pro line, and I got kind of a good idea so we don't have to jack this thing up and try to get it on the trailer that way. My buddy Kelly has left his mulching machine over here. I'm going to try to fire that thing up and use it to lift up the front of the boat. Unfortunately, the batteries are dead, so I'm going to drive the old 450 back there and see if we can boost it off. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen, so we're just going to have to do it the hard way. Woo! Alright, after beating on the starter of the ASV mulcher, we got it to crank over. Kelly, you need a starter for that thing. Add that to the list. Alright, Kelly, your machine just does not have the ass to pick up this boat. Well, that was exciting. Alright, now that we have some junk gone, you're probably wondering to yourself, what kind of treasures did we get on exchange for the junk? I present to you genuine, made in Milwaukee, American icon, Harley Davidson. It's just an old 1999 Harley Sportster 1200. It's probably not worth an incredible amount of money, but nobody's really wanting the Pro line. I got what I needed out of it, and I really don't care. This takes up so much less room. But anyway, this is just a project for another day. We need a Silverton to float. Never owned a Harley before. It's actually pretty cool. Alright, now let's go pick up a motor. ton of work to do that motor yet. I'm at the point where I need to go over this motor with a fine-tooth comb and just meticulously put it back together. I gotta go over every hose, every connector. If you're planning on going on the loop, and if anything at all you suspect you're gonna go wrong with it, just go ahead and change it, because go ahead and expect if it's gonna go wrong, it will. So even though it seems like I do have almost all the parts to put these things together, I really don't. There's a lot of little hardware, hoses, lots of little things that I'm gonna have to buy for these engines to make them super reliable. They did an absolutely fantastic job sandblasting this engine. I couldn't be happier. It saved me a lot of time. It was about 200 bucks to get it done, but man, it was every penny was worth it. All right, that is it for this episode of the Saving Silverton. Please comment. I want to know what you guys' feedback is on all this stuff. There's Nelson. Should I just focus only on the Silverton, or should I throw some other stuff in with it? I'm always picking up crazy stuff here and there, and sometimes it's fun to make a video out of it or just see what I'm doing. I do a lot of random stuff. I do boats and I do everything else, obviously. So what do you want to see the most of? So please comment and tell your friends. I'm really trying to get this channel to grow. I feel like I got pretty good content. I know my editing and all that stuff isn't like super professional, but I'm just doing this very not time consuming. Like and subscribe and tell your friends.